Hi everyone, Karen N here from Craftily Yours with the design team project for Cut at Home. Last week I did a card using fussy cutting, and since it's so trendy and so fun, I wanted to show you some different techniques, some different methods for fussy cutting. I'm using Magnolia rubber stamps and Heartfelt Creations paper. And the first card I did uses Scarecrow Tilda rubber stamp from Magnolia. She's such a cute little scarecrow. You can see that in her hat it's got all sorts of little straw detail around the edges, and that's super hard to fussy cut. I also wanted to change it, so that her mitten is on her hand instead of falling off. What I did was when I colored her, and then when I cut her out, I just cut that straw off, and where it didn't have a nice border, I just take my marker and just lightly dab it on there, and you can see that then it adds like a border, like that's where it was rubber stamped. I had watercolored this particular piece, so it doesn't need a lot of alcohol marker. It just really brings out a dark line, which I like. The other thing I thought about this particular stamp is that I wanted to add that mitten onto her hand instead of hanging off, and so I just cut out that mitten, and when I cut the straw on her hand, just cut the hand off and tape the mitten right onto the back of the paper. I used Heartfelt Creations Classic Sunflower paper, which I love. This paper is just stunning. So many beautiful colors and patterns, and I love sunflowers anyway. And so I will just add Miss Scarecrow Tilda right onto here. And it's super cute, if I do say so myself. The next card I did uses Heartfelt Creations Frosty Blanket Collection and Jingle Bell Rudolph rubber stamp from Magnolia. And this reindeer is so cute. Sometimes though, when I'm fussy cutting, I don't like to cut the little teeny details like that are on his antlers here. And so I colored, and when I cut him out, I just cut the antlers off and stamped them again into the background paper and colored them right onto the background paper. And you can also see that there's a little teeny piece of the ribbon here that I just cut off and colored it into the background, so that when I adhere him down, they come back. Magic! I like the way this one looks with the image. You're able to hang it off the edge of the pattern paper, and it gives the card a lot of movement. The final technique that I'm showing you today, I used the Magnolia rubber stamp Joyful Tilda. She is just so cute. And you can see that her hair has all sorts of this little tiny detail at the edge. And so what I did on this one when I colored her is I added a tiny shadow all the way around the outside of the image, and then I cut a little teeny border around the image so that I could get that hair in without having to do all sorts of crazy little teeny cuts. And I love the way that she turned out. And that's it for me today. Thank you for watching my video, and for further details on these cards and other supplies, be sure to check out Cut at Home blog, www.cutathome.com/blog. Stay crafty.